Incorporated in 1993, the Storytellers Inc. is a nonprofit visual and performing arts organization designed to provide new venues for local artists and then train those artists to educate and resensitize the community through the arts. Our staff of multicultural professional artists are trained to mentor and educate effectively through the arts. Our collective expertise allows us to successfully work with a large number of participants in both traditional and non-traditional environments. 1991 to 95, we created the first interactive arts youth tent at the Spirit Festival located at Liberty Memorial. Our artist also designed the promotional imagery for the festival, including the poster shown here. The youth tent featured art projects, artistic demonstrations, exhibits, and professional and youth performers. Over the years, the youth tent grew in popularity from a 10-foot by 10-foot tent to a 90-foot to 120-foot tent, serving over 30,000 participants. Our next project was created for the National Federation for Catholic Youth Ministry. Our sensory perception box was a 700-square-foot covered maze where the visitor could make life-altering choices and view the possible consequences. A series of choices could land you in a plush living room or a crack den, jail, or self-reflection. After exiting, visitors were asked to describe their experience in paint on the outside of the sensory box. After the 4-day weekend, over 1,600 youth and adults had participated. In 1997, our organization, along with public participants, completed 2 murals covering 237 feet of the basement corridors of Bartle Hall Convention Center. The mural was completed with the help of over 30 professional artists, 750 area school children, additional community members, and the staff of Bartle Hall. The Storytellers artists traveled to Burkina Faso, West Africa, to facilitate an environmental art project with African artists and over 1,500 community members. In collaboration, we created sculptures and murals communicating the importance of protecting the environment, including the need to properly dispose of trash. As professional artists, we are trained to work in many artistic mediums. As interactive community art experts, our experience is rooted in working with youth and collaborating with many community-serving organizations. For 4 years, the Storytellers Inc. provided art education within the Kids Zone and Finish the Race after-school programs. Expanding to 15 schools serving 600 students, our artists provided interactive programming tackling themes such as conservation, community issues, and career development. In a formal evaluation, students showed a significant increase in student attendance, increase in academic skills, and an overall decrease in suspension and behavioral problems. The past 6 years, the Storytellers Inc. artists have provided artistic programming within the Jackson County Family Court System. This federally funded program is titled Sentenced to the Arts and is geared towards developing life skills in adjudicated youth. Shown here, this mural of Gandhi was created by 20 students working on separate panels which were later assembled to reveal a completed portrait. Pictured here is a mural created for one of our partnering agencies, designed by youth in our Sentenced to the Arts program. Continuing with our community efforts, we created public artworks on the corner of 39th and Prospect, an area infamous for drug trafficking and violence. The community participated in the 2-month event designed to induce positive change. Over 175 participants painted murals, picked up trash, danced, and recited poetry during the event. This project was completed in cooperation with the Macmillan Group and sponsored by Combat and Osco drugstores. The culminating event featured performances by our youth and by local artists, and also included a visit from Mayor Barnes. The Storytellers Inc. focuses not only on working with individuals, but also in collaborating with other organizations in order to maximize our efforts in programming. Every year since 1985, the city of Kansas City, Missouri had exceeded 100 homicides. In the fall of 2002, we were asked by Move Up to develop a campaign to raise awareness and inspire community activism. Community members helped us paint angels that represented the victims lost to homicides. Incorporated into the iconic image was a banner across each figure, upon which the name of each homicide victim was placed by family members. That year, only 89 lives were lost due to homicide. The mixed mural, painted on the Osco drugstore at Westport and 39th Street, highlights the store's involvement in development of communities and families for the past 80 years. This mural was painted by 25 youth, over 30 community members, and the artist of Storytellers Inc. For the years 2003 through 2006, the Storytellers Inc. has provided arts programming for the Kansas-based Kaufman Scholars Program, coordinated by Casey Mentoring Initiative. The Kaufman Scholars Program provides academic support, mentoring, and post-secondary financial support for vulnerable youth from low-income families. Our founder, Michael Toons, has also provided an intervention component to the overall program. Michael engages students in identifying and growing through areas of behavioral difficulty, allowing them to adopt new social skills. In 2001, Storytellers Inc. artists received a 1% for the arts contract from the city to create community murals for the Kansas City International Airport. We chose residents from the Restart Ministry Shelter to help us create the murals in homage of the victims in the September 11th attacks. During and after the painting sessions with the community, our artists ensure that murals are of high quality with a professional finish. The final murals were hung in the terminals of the Kansas City International Airport during its recent renovation process. The Storytellers Inc. was contracted in 2003 to create artwork for the Center for Disease Control's media campaign that promoted the benefits of physical activity to teenagers. 4 life-size game boards were designed, printed on carpet, and installed at the Kansas City Zoo for 3 months. Using coins to work your way around the game boards, the object of the game was to reach the finish line first while completing various physical tasks such as dancing, hopping on one foot, and playing the air guitar. Recently, the Storytellers Inc. finished murals for 18th and Vine Jazz District, titled Let the Mural Tell the Story and the Music Set the Tone. Youth from Jackson County Family Court and Focus, Kansas City Department of Recreation, painted on the mural for 3 weeks. The completed murals on banner material measure 187 feet long and 7 feet tall. The murals were installed on a barrier wall located on 18th Street in the Jazz District. The Storytellers Inc. current focus is on creating an integrated art model in collaboration with Penn Educational Institute. Via an award granted from the U.S. Department of Education, we are working with teachers and students of the Kansas City, Kansas Public Schools to create and evaluate a model of learning that utilizes art philosophies and methods to help students better relate to and retain academic information.